So you may have heard people loosely define bipolar disorder as just being mood swings, but do you know what bipolar disorder actually is? That's what I'm going to be talking about today. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Bipolar with B. Russ. My name is, you guessed it, B. Russ, and I was diagnosed with bipolar 2 in 2017. I'm going to be publishing weekly videos about bipolar disorder, so if you don't want to miss anything, please click subscribe and turn on all notifications. Now, if you're one of the people that think that bipolar disorder is just mood swings, I want to tell you that that is very incorrect. Bipolar disorder is not just mood swings. It's actually a severe mental illness that's characterized by changes in mood, changes in energy levels, and sleeping patterns, just to name a few things. It's usually described as being characterized by extreme highs, known as mania, and extreme lows, known as depression. The experience of these highs and lows over periods of time are known as episodes. Let's talk about these two things a little bit more in detail. If someone is experiencing a depressive episode, they're more than likely going to display a few of these symptoms. A low mood, sleep disturbances, so either not sleeping or sleeping too much, a loss of interest in daily activities, and feelings of worthlessness. Along with these, some people who are depressed are going to think about death or suicide over and over again, experience changes in appetite, so either eating a lot less or either maybe overeating, and then experiencing the inability to think straight or clearly. A few of the symptoms that I just named must be present for at least 2 weeks to be considered a depressive episode. On the other hand, if someone is experiencing a manic episode, they're more than likely going to present with a few of the following symptoms: a decreased need for sleep, racing thoughts or flight of ideas, an increase in goal-directed activity, and impulsive decision-making, which can really prove to be dangerous. Along with those symptoms, some people in a manic episode may display an inflated sense of self or self-esteem. They may be a lot more talkative, and they may experience anxiety that causes them to fidget or move around a whole lot. This is known as psychomotor agitation. A few of these symptoms must last for at least 7 days to be considered a manic episode. There's also something called hypomania. This is experienced by people with a type of bipolar disorder called bipolar 2, and even though it shares some similar symptoms as a regular manic episode, the symptoms tend to be less severe and they only have to last for at least 4 days to be considered a hypomanic episode. I'll be sure to talk about the different types of bipolar disorder in a future video. Now, let's go back to the oversimplified definition of bipolar disorder being mood swings. The thing about it is that everyone is going to experience some type of mood swings at some point in their life, and it's usually in response to something specific. So it could be stress on the job, it can be annoyance, even hunger. On the other hand, as someone with bipolar disorder, I do want to acknowledge that yes, mood swings is a part of bipolar disorder, but a lot of the times these mood swings really aren't connected or in response to anything in particular. They seem to just happen sometimes. It's just kind of the natural course of the illness, you know? I also want to point out that not everyone who experiences mood swings has an actual mood disorder or mental illness, which is what bipolar disorder is. Those are very different things. So for anyone who thinks that all bipolar is just mood swings, you've been heavily misinformed. That is absolutely incorrect. Lastly, if you're watching this video and you're concerned about your mental health or identify with any of these symptoms, please do not use this video to try to self-diagnose yourself. Instead, I would strongly advise you to see a medical professional who's qualified to make a diagnosis such as this. Well, that's all for this video. Please share this with someone if you found it valuable or helpful, and always feel free to leave a comment. I will try my best to respond to as many as possible. Until next time, it's B. Russ. Peace.